So what was the difference in the strategy when you had that situation?
Just play, just compete, and just play and get to our game. Liked our start again, so did some really good things. I liked as our game in the third matured as it went on. Something we can continue to build on.
What did you like in the third period?
Yeah, they scored the power play goal there, and there was not much panic. We just kept playing and started getting our legs back into the game. That's what when you've coughed up some leads, that's what happens is you get put on your heels a little bit. So I'm glad that we matured in a sense of how to play in that situation.
Another critical point was in the second period, the Devils kind of had control of the first 15 minutes. You guys took it back the last 5. What you guys do in the last 5 to take control of the game?
Oh, it came down to our puck play. Our neutral zone puck play was not good against their top 6, and they'll make you pay. And Ned made some huge saves in that 15 minutes, and we capitalized on the other end of it.
When you look at the third period, you guys didn't get a shot, but is that the identity of closing out a game you're trying to build here?
You didn't get a shot. Jesus.
8-0.
Oh, that's
but it was
not
only
great.
8-0, right?
I don't know. There's still some things we got to work on in our third periods as far as playing with the lead.
Was it sitting back too much? What are the things you want to see a little bit differently to kind of fine tune that third?
Yeah, just skate. I know the schedule and it is what it is, but we got to get our legs. When we don't skate, we don't get our legs involved, because that's when we get put on our heels.
How much does Eklund's goal there that quick? I know he gets the opportunity, but that could have easily been a save. How much does that just up the bench's morale and get that juice flowing?
Yeah, we've talked about it. Our starts have been pretty solid for the most part, and it's an important part to keep us in the game and get us going, get our bench alive. So it was a big goal.
So it's fair to say that opposing teams, like we talked this morning about the shutdown line, trying to go against Mac's line. With that happening, how important is it for Wensberg's line to kind of
that line's been really good. Winnie Kirsch and Eckley, especially, we're kind of using them against top lines with Hughes there and Heischer, and kind of bounce them around a little bit. But Winnie's been good at shutting down some really good centers here in these first 11 games, and I think that's something that we need to continue to work on with different lines and different areas in our game. But he's done a good job.
Is that something you need to work on? Is it kind of a nice relief to get a win in regulation the way you guys did?
Yeah, to get a win at home in front of the fans, and the result was important for us tonight.
Orlov, gets the assist on to Foley's goal there, but kind of set the tone early. Maybe we sent a couple big hits.
He's been playing some good hockey. Really stepped up here lately.
Dickinson and Moot tonight. What do you thought of them?
Yeah, I thought they were good. Again, I'll go back and watch it, but putting a young pair together, against a really good team, you're going to have moments where they get, put on their heels, and everything's not perfect, but there's things that we can work on with them, and I thought both of them, again, got better as the game went on. Muck didn't look very out of place and missing some time.
Any good news for Sam Dickinson that you want to share with us?
No, not yet.
So, Coach, was there any disappointment that Mercer got all their goals, the 2 goals?
I mean, I don't really care who scores their goals. We don't want to we don't want goals to go in our net.
Looked like the penalty kill maybe switched to more of a box, maybe a little bit back from the diamond. What still needs to be worked on there? Because that's obviously
it's just our details in our penalty kill, and we show things that we're still seeing mistakes of. So us as coaches need to continue to work on it and fix it, and figure out ways to get them to understand the details of it in a better, consistent fashion.
Not sure when, but I noticed in the third period Revo wasn't on the bench. Can you say what happened and what's going on there?
It happened on his breakaway, lower body, so we'll reevaluate him tomorrow.
Was he on the bench at all in the third period?
No.
Or no? Okay.
No.